Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy reading. The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. We are reading November 8th. True to ourselves. True to ourselves. You gotta be true to yourself. Stand in your truth. A friend of mine back from like 6 years ago, who I don't talk to very often these days, but she used to always say to me, stand in your truth. And these days I want to say, live out loud, live your truth, speak your truth, be yourself, be confident in that, be powerful in that, trust that everything you are in this moment is exactly what you're supposed to be. Let go of doubt. Trust the process, all these things. It's very freeing when you can feel that and know that it's okay. No more fear, just love. So true to ourselves, November 8th. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night, the day, then it must follow as the night, the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Let me put on my specs here, hang on. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night, the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. Be true to yourself, and then you'll be true to everybody around you. Be true to yourself. It starts with you. It begins with you. I think that's Shakespeare, right? Yeah, William Shakespeare. Okay, to thine own self be true. A grounding statement for those of us who get caught up in the storm of needs and feelings of others. We get caught up in the dramas of others. We get caught up in their stuff. It's like a tornado, and it whooshes you up if you're not grounded where you are, standing in your truth. So you got to be grounded so that that tornado of others doesn't whoosh you up into their drama and their feelings and their emotions and their needs. So to thine own self be true. A grounded statement for those of us who can get caught up in the storm of needs and feelings of others. Listen to the self, that quiet, still voice that knows the right thing to do, that knows your truth, that knows what feels good, that quiet stillness. That's why meditation is so important, to get still within, so that we're not acting on on crazy vibrations. We got to listen to the self. What do we need? Are those needs getting met? What do we feel? What do we need to do to take care of our feelings? Notice this is all about you, not like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to take care of my feelings? Not someone else. External forces will always let us down. And if we depend on them to make us happy and fulfill our needs, then they also have the power to take that away, but not within. Not within. What do we feel? What do we need to do to take care of our feelings? What are our feelings telling us about ourselves and the directions we need to go? What do we want to say? What are our instincts telling us? Trust them. This is all investigation. I used this language last night with someone. I said, no, I spoke to a friend and I investigated my motives. I investigated where I was at. I investigate a question, like, is this that? Is this that? Or is this, is it that? Like, investigation is always good. Is it true? Question your thoughts. Investigate those. Anything that's like not serving you, or like negative or a mistaken belief, like, it's not the truth. So we can figure that out by investigation. In 12-step programs, 4-step, that's what a 4-step is, an investigation. Step 4 and 5 is investigating. So let's, what do we want to do or say? What are our instincts telling us? Trust them, even if they don't make sense or meet other people's rules and expectations. If they don't, do not use your compass, do not use someone else's compass to direct your path. Sometimes the demands of other people and our confused expectations of ourselves, the messages about our relationships towards others can create a tremendous, complicated mess. So the messages we're receiving, and those are distorted from old shit. That's why we got to investigate and dig everything up to see, like, where is things getting distorted for me? Because if I'm not seeing love and safety and security coming at me from the world and a beautiful movie, if my life is not giving me a beautiful movie to watch, then something is being mismessaged, misdirected inside of me. There's a mistaken message that I've received. So when we can even convince ourselves that sometimes the demands of other people and our confused expectations of ourselves can create a tremendous, complicated mess. We can even convince ourselves that people-pleasing Going against our nature and not being honest is the kind, honest thing to do. We could convince ourselves of that going against your own nature and then people pleasing, you can convince yourself that that's maybe the best thing to do, but it's not true. Simplify, back to basics, let go of the confusion. By honoring and respecting ourselves, we will be true to those around us. By honoring and respecting ourselves, we teach others how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. Do we honor ourselves? Do we speak our truth? Do we follow our instincts? Do we follow do we supply our own needs? Do we make sure our needs are met through ourselves? You know, that's how we teach other people. Oh, Lisa or Susan or Joanne or whoever, they look at how they respect themselves. I better respect them too. It's like, and it's a subconscious thing that happens. So, yeah, we will. So let go of the confusion. By honoring and respecting ourselves, we will be true. We will be true to those around us, even if we displease them momentarily. To thine own self be true. Simple words describing a powerful task that can put us back on track. Let me really read these last two sentences of the 3 paragraphs again. So we can convince ourselves that people pleasing, going against our own nature and not being honest is the kind, honest thing to do, but it's not true. Simplify, back to basics, let go of the confusion. By honoring and respecting ourselves, we will be true to those around us, even if we displease them momentarily. You're still being true. You might displease them. You can't please everybody. That's okay. To thine own self be true. Simple words describing a powerful task that can put us back on track. Awesome. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will honor, cherish, and love myself. When confused about what to do, I will be true to myself. When confused about which way to take, just be true to yourself. Ask, investigate. I will break free of the hold others and their expectations have on me. Woo! Freeing! Amen! Thank you everybody for watching. I love you all. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're on the journey with me and that you are learning the language of letting go. Have a great, amazing day loving yourself.